This is television for the Isles of Scilly, brought to you with Worldwide Financial Planning, Truro and Penwith College, and the Scilly Lottery. From Radio Scilly, this is scillytv.com. Free condoms have been given out at a health fair at the St Mary's Town Hall, which in part has tried to encourage a safe sex message for the over 50s. A health and wellbeing and fitness fair has brought together a number of experts representing different areas of the NHS and bodies which promote exercise. The event's been put together by the Council's Alec Mompoloki. He says it's important for islanders to find out what support, help, advice and information is on offer.
Very happy. The day went very well. Everybody was here. We had people from the mainland like we expected. So the day went very well and everybody is happy. The community is happy. They came in, they had what they can have, they had the information which they needed, and they are happy, which is really, really lovely.
Emma Gardner came over to the islands to give advice on sexual health. Despite the intimate nature of the display in an open and public setting, she says islanders weren't as shy as you might think and came forwards to learn more.
Not shy as we'd expect, but it's always the same. I mean, when you're working with young people, they will come and crowd and they want all the information. Adults tend to be a bit more reserved in that way, but they will ask the questions. So.
Emma says the advice was targeted at over 50s because they were not so much in the know about safe practices as youngsters, who received the information at a very early age.
Older generation presume about having babies and children much more so than sexually transmitted infections, and I think that's very much due to lack of information when they were growing up that was available, so their knowledge is going to be limited around sexually transmitted infections, to where young people at the moment have that much education in schools and through youth settings that actually they're probably a lot more knowledgeable around their sexual health issues.
These are the current health concerns of islanders, pinned up for everybody to see. Carol Clark of the Island Health Watchdog, the Link organisation, posted up the complaints and comments in a display of concerns the group was going to prioritise.
Those are the things we're working on, those are the things we're keeping an eye on and things we'd like to do more on, and we've asked people to tell us what they think we should be doing.
Carol says there were requests for more work to be done for deaf islanders.
Things that have come up, support and education about deafness, so for deaf people and their carers, to learn, have more training, to have more advice about how to support them. And in fact, one of our members does represent the Cornwall Impaired Hearing Association, so I shall talk to her about that.
And there are also questions being raised by islanders on dentistry.
People are saying that they're a bit confused now about when you go for checkups, whether they call you in, whether you have to remember if you want elective dental treatment, which is probably not clinically necessary at the moment, but you choose to have it done. How do you go about that? Can you get private dental treatment here? So these are things that we need to find out about.
But the town hall session wasn't all about medicine. It was also about keeping fit, and that includes swimming at the new pool at Normandy. Amy says it will continue to evolve its opening hours and facilities to meet islander needs.
The swimming teachers and the manager at the pool are taking comments from everybody that comes up there, listening to what they have to say. And it being our first year, we're obviously just trying to find out what everybody wants and trying to meet that demand.
And the pool hasn't just been enjoyed by islanders, visitors too have been using the new attraction. Also at the session, the lifelong learning team from Carn Thomas. Tom Scott says their role in attendance was to enhance well-being.
Well, we're trying to sort of get lifelong learning heard as a provider of all courses. We're adult education. Primarily today, we're at a health and wellbeing event, so we've got things like we do our shiatsu courses, body and soul singing, things like that. That's our sort of our main wellbeing courses, and they focus on exercising the sort of the mind and the body through gentle exercises, and it's sort of like voice singing. It's not full on, singing in a group, but it's sort of almost like meditation, things like that.